Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome back to my Rome tutorial Let's Play campaign as the Kingdom of Macedon. We start the campaign off with my favorite campaign map music, the Vinitus. Necessitas. Anyway, in the previous episodes, I fought a whole bunch of battles. I captured Corduba and Scalabis, therefore wiping out the Gauls. They're fucking dead, and deservedly so, the bastards. And I was attacked by Pontus, and we had our first battle against Pontus at the fort there, and then another battle over there at the watchtower. So yeah, the first defeat of Pontus has already been recorded. Yeah, this assassin killed the general that was in there. So things are going quite well. I mean, there's a bit of population, public order issues. My lord. Now there's my rebel ass-kicking army. Yeah, it can be. It's fine in Larissa for now, but we can drop taxes if need be. My lord. Why are you standing here? I don't know. Yeah, so with no enemies out here, because, of course, with the attack from Pontus, I have completely abandoned... My lord! I've completely abandoned the... Oh, these are your Macedonian cavalry. I've completely abandoned any plans of attacking Carthage, especially because I just figured out that Carthage is now at war with Egypt. You see, this is under siege by the... This is from Carthage and is under siege by the Egyptians, so... Yeah, I'm not going to go after Carthage whatsoever. Because, well, Pontus, and first of all, and second of all, because they'll have their hands full dealing with Egypt. Because Egypt is not going after Pontus themselves, it seems. My lord. So yeah, this guy is standing on the bridge here, waiting for somebody to attack. I am not training a new army. I do have another army here. This is the army that was just finished. It's not properly retrained, but it will be retrained in Pergamum because I'm building the blacksmith here, or the armorer. They're heading off to Sardis. Destroy them. Settlement under siege, he will take Halicarnassus in the next turn. There's only one unit of very experienced, might I add, scythed chariots in there. And finally capture another wonder of the world, because I went all the way, had to go all the way out here to defeat all my enemies, but obviously there are no wonders of the world out there. The most western wonder of the world is the one that I start out with, the statue of Zeus. Yeah, so, and all the armies from my campaign here in Spain are heading off to Pontus as well. Oh my god, excuse me. Yes, Strategos. Sir, yes, Strategos. Yes, Strategos. Well, I don't need them. I'll leave them here. They'll tag along with this army once it returns. Ready to sail. Yeah, there's a fleet coming in to pick them up. Yes, sir. And I'm building a fleet here to pick up these other guys. Ready. Want it to be slightly more substantial before I send it off. Yeah, here we have the retired levy pikes that are garrisoned here in Lebanon. And you're off to the border, because his job is building watchtowers and forts, and yeah, I started right in the middle, which was pretty silly of me, all things considered. I started here, worked my way all the way to the left here, so now this is all done, but now he needs to go all the way back to there, and then finish the job on this side. Yeah, the annoying thing is we can't build a fort there, because the fucking Thracians built that watchtower. Which is annoying as well. So even in the afterlife there is sort of like annoying me. Because normally I would of course build a fort right there so that they couldn't cross. Or that they have to attack the fort in order to cross. Well, I'll build one there. Maybe we can build like a fort sort of like nearby-ish. Because the fort has... You can't really see it. But the fort has... Or you can see it in... Well, sort of. Here, if you build a fort, just like with a city, like if you stand directly one tile next to it, all your movement is used up and you have to lay siege. Unless you can walk past it in one swoop anyway. So, if I build a fort like on the there, the corner will still be, this will still be red. I mean, I can still walk past. That's why it's more, it's better if you build the fort there, which I can't because the watchtower is in the way. You can't demolish watchtowers. Yeah, so that. Yeah, so I'm not going to be helping Numidia, so sucks for them. But they lost the war against Carthage way faster than I had originally thought, so. Oh yeah, and then Scythia also declared war on Germania, so Germania is going to be attacked on 2 fronts. Which was very clever from the Britons. They made an alliance with the Scythians first, and then they, I guess, persuaded the Scythians to declare war. Or the Scythians did that on their own. Ooh, look at that! Germania is on the counterattack. You love to see it. You don't usually see it. That's why I say that. Very interesting. Usually, Britannia is actually pretty slow this campaign so far. Usually, they own all of Germania's stuff by now. Yeah, and I have this this spy here chilling near Themyscira with all these Amazon chariots. There's a temple to Athena in here, apparently. It's making negative 3,200 denarii. How is the public order? There is 0 public order here. Well, yeah, because the city is way too big. There's 4,000 people in here, and it's still growing. So it... Well, hang on a minute. Large town? This is also a large town. Okay, never mind. The city isn't big and isn't too big. It needs 6,000 to grow. But I do know that there is a ton of base unrest in Themyscira, so that's probably what's causing it.
Move out! Out of move, sir!
Yeah, and also training some peasants in Patavium. So I can disband them in places like Juvavum and Aquincum. Aquincum is very close. Yeah, oh wow, we're literally 1 person short in Aquincum. So next turn they'll grow, finally. Is there culture penalty here? Yeah, there's actually still quite some culture penalty here. I'm building up the temple first. That's okay. Just for some base public order, and then we'll start replacing some barbarian buildings. Now the Bardic Circle, we can leave that because that gives us happiness. It does give negative traits to governors, but there's no governor here anyway, so it doesn't matter. They give drunkards and other traits like that to people. Oh, rebels here on the watchtower, of course.
My lord!
Should you stop by to take this down? I mean, it's mostly annoying, not really necessary that you take it down, but... Well, whatever, I guess we'll just leave it. Yeah, so let's save it, end the turn, and see what Pontus does over the end turn. Oh yeah, random assassins and things that I'm moving in. Oh, piss off, Carthage. And also piss off Scythia.
Take down fortifications! Ready!
There's a quinquereme here. People. Alright, hang on a minute. Alliance announced. Numidia and Egypt. Yeah. Understandable. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Egypt is at war with Carthage. Numidia is also at war with Carthage, so let's be friends together. Makes sense. Quinquereme in Thessalonica. Quinquereme in Rome as well. Let's do the building now. Okay, yeah, upgrading the barracks. Saventum. Bit more public order. Irrigation here in roads. So upgrading the barracks here as well. Archery range, compass, the SDGs. Doesn't really matter. There's a bit of unrest here. I guess there's another spy inside still. We've already kicked out quite a few spies. There's a bit of culture penalty. What's causing that? The stables? Either the stables or the blacksmith. So let's upgrade the stables first, because that's more important. Blacksmith here in Kyrene. Doesn't matter what you build. Blacksmith in Mediolanium. Oh, we're replacing it to get rid of culture penalty while we wait for population. Temple of Zeus in Numantia. We're losing some unrest. That's nice. Get a sewer here. For growth and public order. New family member. New family member. A Fleeman clerk. +1 management. 10% bonus on tax income. Oh yeah, the loot. Librarian. Where are you again? Oh, actually, never mind. That is somebody else. Somebody else was called the Lewd, like a Gaul, a Gallic commander. But I've got a commander as well called the Lewd. Yeah, because he has this trait. -3 influence, 50% decreased cost to bribe. Yeah, okay. He has a lot of great... yeah, that's a great retinue. Yeah, all this +1 to influence doesn't matter because his loot trait removes 3, so that's pretty hefty. Well, we already figured out that our Quincum was going to grow, so build that. Capua grows as well. Hire some militia hoplites. And Sparta grows, finally, after I almost accidentally emptied out the city near the start of the campaign. Yeah, Capua is our capital now, because it is, like, the best spot for it, but even so, there is so much qualler, it is absolutely insane. This Great Agora will replace the Roman Forum, so that will get rid of, I guess, all the culture penalty, and then we can upgrade the city immediately after.
Who shall die this day? Moving to position. Protecting the troops.
To the ship!
Protecting the troops. Ready! Yes, Captain!
Off the boats!
Yes, sir! No more moves, sir!
So, also you... Didn't you have 3 command before? Well, he had 4, because he is a connoisseur, causing him to lose 2 command. That sucks. He spawned in, and he was a great commander, like, off the bat, and now he loses command because he's been governing this town. Harsh governor, +2 to unrest. Freeman. Oh, that he just got the Freeman clerk, yeah. That really sucks. He was a pretty good commander, but oh, they moved this. Oh, they moved the garrison from Sardis, partially.
Ready! Yes, Captain!
Off the boats!
Wrong choice.
Destroy them!
Yeah, that's just Eastern infantry. Nothing to worry about. So they gather stuff here, but they didn't actually attack. Alright, let's focus on bringing these people in.
Ready! Yes, sir!
My lord, to the ship!
Set sail! No more moves, sir! Ship's ready! Ship's ready!
Sir! March! Out of move, sir!
My lord!
Yeah, you're off to Asturkia because that's rebel. Because Gaul killed all the family members
Strategos! March!
of the Spanish.
Build tower! Onward!
Yeah, okay, so nobody here because everybody was recruited. Same thing with this. So it sucks they have to kind of stay here for a while. Start switching out these things. So yeah, we can see. Yeah, so I thought that was still Numidian. It's like, oh, they keep repelling the attack here. They're doing a pretty good job, but then they lost this. They already lost this. Nepta is still theirs. Is there still a big army in there? No, they moved the army out. That is still from Carthage. They never lost that. Ah, Egypt has conquered this now. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just chilling here in this corner. Don't do anything weird, Egypt. Or you will regret it.
Sir!
Who is my target?
Oh, he's 95% chance of... I hate it when it does that. He's like, oh yeah, you can make it. Then I just step out first, and then he's like, no. All of a sudden you have no movement left. Piss off.
Orders!
Yeah. I'm in a good position there, so why attack? I will attack here, though. Yeah, they just brought some Eastern infantry over. I will fight this manually, because I want all the Eastern infantry to be killed. I don't want them to just run back to Sardis, because Sardis isn't under siege yet, so if they run off, they will be able to get back inside.
This may be a good day to die, but it is a better one to live through. Let us have victory, so we can tell our children tales of Greek courage and honor.
I still don't have my advanced general's bodyguard. I really thought it was, oh, as soon as you get a huge city, bam, there you go. But no.
Forward! Units! Units! March!
Alright, so... the towers are actually in annoying spots. For a wall that is way too small for the city. I might as well attack here because there's 0 towers here, so... you go there, to there. You go there. You go there, and then you go here. Then we keep the entire army here because the reinforcements are going to show up behind us. They're going to be showing up roughly around here. So we can have some fun with our Cretan archers.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Ramming position! Ramming position! Ramming position!
See, look at how much more disciplined these Cretan archers are compared to my own archers. Just by the way they stand. Got way too many archers for targets, so doesn't matter if we quote-unquote waste these arrows on Eastern infantry. Tons of them die in the charge. You'll have to see it. Annex formation, just in case. Well, the annoying thing is, because I don't have access to the city yet, I won't be able to run them down properly. See, he'll go here, then he'll go say... Yeah, there it is. He'll just go there, then he goes, orders completed, Commander, even though their orders aren't completed, Commander. Oh, we can see roads. Look at that. The Cretan archers have to do the dirty work with their bare hands now. Well, it's a good thing though, because the majority of them are dead now.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with the battering ram.
Man of Crete. You turn around and shoot at them for a second. There we go. Good job. Alright, well, that's almost dead. Just the trumpet guy left. We have to waste an entire volley on him. There we go.
The enemy gate is down! Our battering ram has done its work!
Oh, long-range missiles is so nice. Yeah, their backs facing us, it seems. Yeah, I do love it.
The walls are breached!
You can see
and
roads
the way
there.
to the city is open for our soldiers! Order the attack!
Where's the mausoleum then? Is it... Oh, it must be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. The mausoleum should be nearby, and there it is. Look at that. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus. And there we can see our fleet that dropped us off. One ship is... Two ships are on land, it seems, but whatever. They tried. Oh, they're going for the general. You guys cease fire. Don't die! There we go.
Gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Now he will run them down properly, because the gate has been broken. The archers are cheering.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts!
Orders completed, Commander.
Good job. I thought I could go through here, but it doesn't look like I can. Alright, so the four of you get in.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Yeah, it's a large city, because it has a large temple to Hercules, apparently. It has the Councilor's Chambers, which is the same as the Proconsul's Palace. Well, this can be upgraded one level. Can be upgraded to an awesome temple of Hercules in this case. Because this temple is ridiculous because you can't even get in. There's this building in front of the steps. So that's pretty stupid, but whatever. Yeah, that can also be a great bazaar. Oh, there is a scriptorium here, so they did upgrade this. Get the archers in. Yeah, so we'll just stand here, form phalanx, get the archers behind, start shooting. They'll run into the phalanx, kill themselves. Job done. You can accompany them if you want, just to see how they're doing. But yeah, this is a huge, not a huge, it's a large city with the council's chambers. But it still has a level 1 palisade and it has no roads. And also it has no port. So I don't know what the hell the building order for Pontus is. They did upgrade the scriptorium. That's still a practice range. Where are the barracks? Can't find any barracks. Again, don't know the layouts of the city, so I don't know where the barracks are. Which spot has the barracks, you know? They didn't even build an execution square, by the way. Which is supposed to be like about here, I think. Yeah, I can't find the barracks. Do they not even have any barracks? Or stables, really. They have a bazaar. There's nothing here. There's no blacksmith either. Oh, never mind. Here are the barracks. City barracks, okay. I don't see a stable, though. So, I guess they don't have a stable? They certainly don't have a blacksmith. Or else I would have seen the black smoke. They did upgrade this to the max level. There is a large temple. Maybe they were busy building an awesome temple. I don't know. This is a regular bazaar, not a grand bazaar. They don't have a sewer. I don't know if Pontus can make one, but I know Eastern factions can make sewers. So I'm just assuming that Pontus can do as well. Yeah, so they upgraded the barracks to the max level. They upgraded the scriptorium or the academy to the max level. But then they built no walls, no roads, no sewers, no stables, and only the first level of the archery range. Like, what on earth are you guys doing, Pontus? Alright, well, let's speed it up as my army makes its way over. Yeah, you are still off fire as well, that's good. Stand like that. The great thing about long-range missiles is that the archers can perfectly hit the chariots from all the way over here. If I had regular archers, I would have to like walk all the way up to here. But I can place them perfectly now so that they won't be able to outflank me. Safe in the knowledge that the flanks are secure. They are. Bam bam bam. Alright, as the final Cretan archers get in place, you guys get in phalanx formation.
Unit, phalanx formation.
Ready, ready. Orders completed, Commander.
Alright. Yep, in range. There we go. Tidy up the ranks. And then fire at will. Just lose one volley and then you stop. Because, yeah, they're gonna charge after this. And I don't want you to shoot in the back of my men. Okay, they stopped. Go again. Frightened by chariots, I know. But you can hold your ground. Oh, they're gonna stop there? Really? They just want me to take some friendly fire. Oh Jesus, that was a horrible volley for them. And then they went berserk.
Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Well, I'll just continue. Kind of depends on where they go. If they just charge straight in, then I don't have to shoot them. Running amok. Come on. Charge forward. Alright, now they're far enough away. Open fire. There he goes.
A victory fit for the gods! A day of triumph to mark with a song or two!
Good job. Barely took any casualties. No, I got exactly 1,000 kills. Oh yeah, because they all add exactly up to 1,000. There we go.
Victory and honor! This land is ours!
I just fucking massacred them. Okay, so they did have a stable. But yeah, look at all this stuff that they haven't built yet. Oh, we can upgrade... Oh, Hercules is Ares, apparently. Well, I was actually considering building up a temple to Ares somewhere, so... Yeah. Immediately built this. Yeah, and it takes 4 turns now instead of 5, because the mausoleum reduces construction time by 20%. Which doesn't matter on buildings that take less than 5 turns, but yeah. Normally the awesome temple takes 5 turns, but now it takes 4 turns instead. There it is, the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Built by King Mausolos. And is the reason why we call these things a mausoleum anyway. Oh, there's actually the text underneath, of course. The tomb of Mausolos is at Halicarnassus and is one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. Mausolos, a satrap, was the local governor of Caria in Asia Minor, then a part of the Persian Empire, and so far from the center of power that he was, to all intents and purposes, an autonomous king. His legacy, this superb tomb, was the idea of his wife and sister, Artemisia. Oh, that was the same person. Okay, I thought his wife and his sister both had the idea, but no, it's the same. He married his sister, okay. And although it was probably started during his lifetime, it was only finished 3 years after his death, and a year after Artemisia was also dead. The building itself is simple and elegant, but it is the superb carvings and statues that make it so beautiful that travelers come just to gaze upon it. Bryaxis, Leocaris, Scopas and Timotheus, 4 hugely talented sculptors, worked on creating the dozens of statues that adorn the building, each being in charge of the works of one side. The mausoleum, while beautiful in itself, is also noteworthy because it is not directed to the gods of ancient Greece. Yeah. And it's the reason why we call a gigantic tomb a mausoleum in the first place. Because it was named after King Mausolos. Right. the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Finally, another wonder of the world under our control. And a pretty nice one as well. Although it's a bit late in the campaign for this, but whatever. Although it does have the most effect on the buildings of the late campaign, so in that regard it is actually useful. Right, well the next one is of course the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, because that's right next door. Reduces the cost of all new religious buildings by 30% in all settlements. Yeah, so it's actually pretty nice, because I already have a temple to Zeus here. Obviously I'm building a temple to Artemis at Sardis, because there's a temple of Artemis there. So for this one I was like, oh, there was going to be a temple to Ares here anyway. And apparently I can just upgrade this temple to Hercules to a temple to Ares. Yeah, temples dedicated to Heracles, the heroic demigod, legendary founder of the Macedonian royal household. Oh, is that really true? Because in that case it's pretty dumb that we as Macedon can't build this temple. Pontus as a successor kingdom to Alexander's empire, almost the gods of Greece. Yeah, they are a bit of a mix. They are Eastern but also Greek at the same time. Save it, with Halicarnassus now ours.
Ships ready.
You just
Yes, Captain.
sit in the port of Rhodes. See, if we built just a level 1 port, look at how much fucking money this shit would make. Absolutely insane. They didn't even build a level 1 port, and then even, well, that doesn't matter right now because I don't own Sardis, but once I do own Sardis, even that will bring me a pretty ridiculous sum of money, I think. Absolutely insane. Never even build a level 1. So, hang on a minute. So they never built a level 1 sewer, never built a level 1 road, never built a level 1 port. Well, they can't build an Odeon, so that doesn't count. They never built a level 1 blacksmith. They only built the practice range. They did build that because Halicarnassus starts as a Greek rebel settlement, so... And I don't see any Greek, buildings in here, so... So they did upgrade the barracks pretty much all the way. They built the level 1 land clearance, and that's it. They never upgrade the farms either after that. They just built up the temple and then did and then this, which they only did after this upgraded. What a weird way to go about upgrading your city. Whatever. All right, let's just not pay attention to that. Let's fix it ourselves. Oh yeah, this is other assassin, and I forgot to move the guys. Yeah, you. I forgot to move you, and all these guys as well. Oh yeah, and I forgot to assassinate that one spy. Fuck. Actually, yeah. As a matter of fact, let's just load that. Let's just load that quick save. I forgot to do way too much stuff because there's this spy here from Carthage that I want to get the fuck out of here.
He won't hear a thing.
There we go. Good job. Yeah, there is a spy there. I'll train another spy here to make it more difficult to get in, and I'll train another assassin here just in case he dies.
Die this day.
So there is that. Then all of...
Die this day. Guarding the admiral, protecting the troops.
There we go.
Sneaking aboard, looking for spies. My lord, stowing away. Count us spying.
Yeah, okay, so they can all just chill in there. Yeah, 2 turns and then this fleet is big enough. Yeah, and you'll lay siege to that next turn. In 2 turns you will be picked up by this guy. In the meantime, you might as well just get a move on. It's no point in you just sitting there. You don't need to be retrained because you already have everything max level. And you're not missing any soldiers anywhere. So you just walk along the coast, then these guys will pick you up in 2 turns. Well, it'll take a few more turns to get going, but they'll pick you up and then they'll sail you all the way to Pontus because that's faster than walking.
Ready.
This army... does it need to be... Yes, it does need to be retrained. It doesn't have the defense upgrades, it seems. Also, I kind of want to give you phalanx spikes. Phalanx spikes. Oh yeah, this city's big. Phalanx spikes. Phalanx spikes. Scratch that. Phalanx spikes. Phalanx spikes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And then 7, 8, and 9. Two turns, and then, well, 3 turns to move everybody back to Rome for retraining.
Ready!
What else do you need? You need 1 extra archer. It's not even a practice range there. There, archer. Train 1 archer from Croton, move him over to Capua for retraining, and then wait near Rome.
Ready to sail!
This quinquereme is going to be the flagship of this navy, well, joining this one.
Ready to sail!
Everybody makes a pit stop at Rome to refurbish that army, retrain units that need to be retrained and shit like that, and then jump onto that fleet again, and then we move them to Pontus as well. Any other assassinations that need to happen? Byzantium is very chill all of a sudden. Oh, that's because this wonder brought a lot of happiness, because we just captured that. Only a tiny bit of unrest. Could just be the rebels. Could be like that the spy was killed in their attempt.
Who shall die this day? Closing in for the kill. He's a dead man.
Just keep practicing.
Who shall die this day? Death approaches!
There we go. Keep practicing. You are on your way to here? Yeah, we'll just ignore those rebels. Fuck that. Okay, well, it was on the siege, but they lost the fight. Or they abandoned it. That's also possible. That sucks. I kind of want them to win that. Like I said, Germania always loses, literally every single time. Britannia wins all the time because their chariots perform so well not to resolve, which is ridiculous because Germania is actually a fantastic, one of the most interesting rosters of the barbarian factions, which are quite limited, all of them. But Germania has the best one of the bunch, I feel like, and they always lose just because the Britons have chariots, and chariots in auto resolve are essentially insta win. Oh, I forgot him. Whatever. Okay, so they had another spy. And another spy. Yeah, what the fuck? You attack me, Pontus, then you demand me to pay you 16,111 denarii for a ceasefire. And you're going to attack me right away anyway. Actually, piss off. How about a ceasefire? No. You become my protectorate. And you give me a regular tribute of 10,000 denarii for 15 turns. Very reasonable demands, right? Surrender our independence to become slaves? Oh no, I don't think so. Well, piss off then. Okay, so they ignored the army on the bridge and they attack this one. Random family member. Huh, that's pretty funny. These are just called phalanx spikes. They're essentially the same unit, but they have way less soldiers in the unit. That's weird. Okay, and then they have brought this army over, which is just a ton of Eastern infantry, 3 archers, 3 Pontic heavy cav, bronze shields, phalanx spikes, or Pontic phalanx spikes, and some hillmen. Alright. Let's fire baptize this army, because this is their first fight.
The ferryman will be busy today. He will take many souls to the afterlife. Just make sure that yours is not one of them. On my order!
On my order! Right, well, we are attacked. So, I see a massive hill over here, which means we're going to be taking that shit. Okay. Standard formation. Out of that. Yeah, I'll start back here, and then I'll run to here so I can deploy properly. I'll use the light lenses on the right flank. The right flank is pretty narrow anyway. Oh, I can hide them in the woods here. Oh, there. Well, I might actually do that, so they think that the right flank is completely exposed, but it's not. Macedonian Cav here on the left side. Okay, pause for a second. So, first of all of you run to here. A little bit further back. Run to here. Like this. You on the left side go like that. And you on the right side go like that. There we go. And then have the archers. Archers behind them like this. You can just walk, and then the general just walks as well. There we go. Now, get a move on. Oh, the reinforcements are delayed. They're rushing at us. That's why I didn't want to walk that far down. Phalanx formation. Archers, do your fucking thing. Rip them to shreds. Especially their Pontic Heavy Cav. Taking some friendly fire. Yeah, they have no commanders, so... Are you charging me? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. They're skirmisher cav. Oh, no, hang on. If you go, you can catch them. Yeah, that was a bit unnecessary losses from me. If I just told you to charge right away, you would have made that. With no issues whatsoever.
The enemy general is running away! This is no way for
Oh, fire arrows!
behave, but in battle, it is beyond belief!
Don't see the enemy use that like on their own very often. Yeah, that really sucks. Pontic Heavy Cav really sucks. They're good melee cav, but they're also skirmisher cav at the same time. Which means they're on skirmish mode, which means they're annoying as hell to catch as well. Even when they run out of ammo. There's more Pontic Heavy Cav there. Okay, turn around and attack that. Jeez, Mike. Well, fuck off. Piss off with... Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. I don't have a great general here yet. Well, they don't have a general at all, so... Sucks to be you. Run that down. Yeah, let's forget just springing a fucking ambush there. That's not happening. Go back. Please come back, by the way. There we go, they came back, nice. Yeah, my poor Macedonian Cav, they desperately need some retraining. I told everybody to come back, by the way. Don't know why you're still here. Ugh, the Pontic Heavy Cav came back as well. Yeah, they're good units, so they have good morale, probably. Ah, there are the reinforcements.
Today, the enemy have brought more men to fight!
Guard position. Who is shooting us? These are all just Eastern infantry. That doesn't count. Okay, never mind. They're routed. Every time when I try to pull them back, that's when they rout. No, you idiots! Game! Thank you. Get the archers. I told you to move. Well, you're lucky that they've routed. Charge that. There we go. There we go.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them. Drive them from the battlefield.
Jesus, they went hard on my cavalry, but didn't help them in the end. Oh, they're getting out of here. They arrived late and then everything else is already dead, so they're like, fuck this. Unfortunately, took damage on my Cretan archers, which sucks because we can't retrain mercenaries in Rome 1. Yeah, 78%, that's because, of course, we won't have killed anything of that.
Is in flight. Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Go Lancers. I don't think we can make that, but give it a shot. Seems like they're exhausted, so we have a chance. I want to make sure that this giant army is completely wiped out. That garrison from Sardis is pretty easy to deal with anyway, so... a couple of them.
Ready.
There. And then we have... one unit here, just one guy. Just leave it.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Greek soldiers.
Well, that first army is wiped out. They, of course, are still alive because they didn't participate. There we go.
Yes, strategos.
Yeah, only Rhodian slingers here. Oh, can you get some Cretan archers? No. Well, maybe in a second. Because I just hired them.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Alright, so... confident in defenses, I believe, a trait that he got from this fight. And confident commander as well, that upgraded, because he only had one command star at the start of that battle, I think. Alright, armor in Apollonia. Doesn't matter what you build. Armor in Tylis. There's a ton of invest here. Mines +1. Oh yeah, quite a significant amount of money from mining here. Compass Getae. Do something about that corruption. There's not much you can do about it, but... yeah, the Great Agora is done here. Yeah, there we go. There's no culture penalty in Capua anymore. That's nice. And we're upgrading the city now. Armor in Pergamum, so... everybody can be retrained. And other armies can be... future armies can be retrained here as well. Now we need a Great Agora, because then we can upgrade the armor to a foundry. We could also build this for access to companion cavalry. But I'll do the armory first. Farms in Segesta, paved roads next. Farms in Lugdunum. Bit more happiness here. Also, can we drop the taxes in Lugdunum? I think so, yeah. Or raise the taxes, I mean. Alasia, can raise taxes here as well. Build a farm. Carthago Nova, raise the taxes and get me an academy. Scalabis, Temple to Zeus, build a sewer. And we've repaired the palisade at Halicarnassus. Oh, there's somebody called Apollonia that was just born. Yeah, he got good commander. Trade increase. It didn't say he got good in defense, so I guess he already had that command. Or he got it, but it wasn't reported for some reason. That's also a possibility. Yeah, they even recovered the... Oh no, I retrained them probably. I was gonna say I recovered the 2 soldiers that I lost, but I guess I retrained them. Give me some militia hoplites for garrison, and then you're on your way to hammer Pontus into oblivion.
Who shall die this
Yeah,
day?
fucking kill this idiot.
Approaches.
How does he dare to come over asking for a ceasefire? I have to pay them 16,000 denarii.
My lord, prepare for battle. Besieging settlements, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Join in with the Macedonian Cav. Or Macedonian Cav join in with the rest of the army. Yeah, one more turn.
Ships ready.
Then this is fine for me, and we'll be picking up this army,
Yes, Stradago.
which is getting a move on.
Forward. Out of move, sir.
Ships ready. Yes, Captain. Out of move, sir. Yes, Captain.
Yes, Stradagos. March. Build fort. My lord, march.
Sir. My lord. Sir.
Start gathering our shit.
Sir. Forward. Sir.
Oh my god, those rebels! Unbelievable. Alright, well, you have to make a detour then.
Yes, sir.
Actually, fuck that. You will still make a detour, but I'll disband this and I'll
My lord. Forward. Out of move, sir.
just train another one somewhere. Fucking unbelievable. So we got 4. Oh, there was one here too. You still have to make a detour, but what a bunch of fucking dickheads. There's 4, that's
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ships ready. Yes, Captain.
Yeah, I will make a detour because fuck them.
Sir. Move out. Out of move, sir. Build tower.
Build a watchtower there.
Onward.
It's a bit too dark for my liking. Kick the spy out. No. Onagers. Okay. Carthaginian army. I highly doubt that this is already on the siege, yeah. I mean, I know Egypt can be fast, but I doubt Egypt is that fast. Alright, that's still Numidian. They're hanging in there, probably because Egypt is on the move, so Carthage has other things on its mind right now. Yeah, build that temple there. It sucks that we can't do everything in one go, because you have to go there for the armor upgrades, then you have to go there for the archer upgrades, and then you have to go there for the experience upgrades. Yeah, we're training the militia hoplites for garrison next, and then yeah, just upgrade that first, get the roads done. Need to get an archery ranger as well. Elite cavalry. Oh, so much shit we need to do in Halicarnassus. Anyway, we just crossed an hour, so I'll just end it off here. Yeah, so the war's going quite well. So wiped out a bunch more force from Pontus. Let's see if that is visible on the graph here. Pontus never even got that far. And they're stagnating now because of this. Despite having ownership of almost all of Asia Minor for the majority of the campaign, they still never managed to get very far. Let's filter in Egypt. Have a little look at Carthage as well. And I'll throw in Germania. Actually, might as well just throw in all living factions. So who are all dead? All the Romans are dead, of course. The Seleucids are dead. Gaul, Armenia, Dacia, Spain and Thrace are all dead. And the Greek city-states. And I killed the Brutii, the Scipii, the Senate, the Julii, the Gauls, the Dacians. Yeah, that. And the Thracians. I wasn't responsible for the death of the Seleucid Empire, the Iberians, or Armenia. Armenia got fucking gangbanged by Egypt and Pontus. Thrace, what's it called? Spain or Iberia got gangbanged by Gaul and just ran out of family members. And the Seleucid Empire got gangbanged by absolutely fucking everyone over there, as per usual. They were attacked by Pontus, by Armenia, by Parthia, by Egypt. They did survive for a long time, though. So, let's have a little look. Yeah, Parthia is still in there technically, but they are not doing so well. Militarily, absolutely out of everybody's fucking stratosphere, even for Egypt. Pontus took a hit, as you can see there, from their war with me. And didn't even wipe out that much. It was 2 full stacks, but it's already 2 full stacks and a handful of other units. But you can already see it pretty significantly on the graph there. Production ranking, I'm producing the most because of course I have the most money to spend, so I'm also doing the most. Yeah, I've been the largest faction for a very long time now. All the way since like about there. Which is that turn like 18 or 20 or something. Yeah, I'm 5 regions short. There's one there. Astucia. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once we get to Sinope, the campaign is over. Financially, it's me, a gigantic void of nothingness, then Britannia somehow, and then the rest. Everybody else is down there. But because I'm so far ahead, you can't even see properly how rich everybody is. It's just so far, in comparison to me, it's just so far down below. So even if I filter myself out, it doesn't matter because of, you know, because that's just how the graph is displayed. Population, I have way more population than everybody else. Egypt is going to boost the population after they were stagnating a little bit. Probably because of recently conquered territory. Yeah, overall it's me, load of nothing, Egypt, another load of nothing, and then the rest. And the top of the rest is apparently Carthage. Although the question is how long that'll last with their war with Egypt. Then Pontus and Scythia are tied in 4th place. Well, look at that. There's Britannia and Germania really close to one another. And then all the way down there is Numidia and Parthia. So militarily, same thing as overall. Me at the very top, load of nothing. Egypt, another load of nothing. And then the rest, headed by, right now, Carthage. Because it used to be Pontus rather comfortably. But they lost 2 full stacks and a handful of other units. And Halicarnassus, so they're not doing so well right now. Then Scythia. Germania just lost it. Oh yeah, they're probably in their failed attempt of conquering Dam. That's why they lost a bunch of troops there. But they were pretty close with Britannia. And then, again, Numidia and Parthia. Production doesn't really matter all that much. Territorially, same thing. Me, giant load of nothing. Egypt, another load of nothing, and then the rest. Largest faction in third place is Carthage. Obviously, they've been conquering stuff from Numidia now. Then Pontus. It does look like they went up, so I guess they conquered something. Or maybe they didn't calculate that they lost Halicarnassus yet. Then Britannia and Scythia are tied. And then again, Numidia and Parthia. Parthia, we only one settlement left. Financially, me, a ginormous load of nothing. Britannia, another small gap, and then the rest. It looks like Egypt is the richest out of the rest, but I can't tell for sure. Yeah, Carthage taking... Yeah, because Carthage is conquering stuff, they get more population now. Yeah, so I do know that Pontus owns that. That is Egyptian. What the hell did they conquer? That must have just been this then. I don't know why it doesn't say that they lost Halicarnassus. Yeah, they're at war, Scythia and Parthia, but they're not really doing anything about it, so they're just chilling there, it seems. Alright, I'll just save it here and I'll end off the episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, the war with Parthia, the war with Pontus continues for the next episode. See you guys there. Valete.